Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is.
He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run in for the pieces! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Shot a goal! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have their second corner now. He rises! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Real chance!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he... Pato! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chips it through. He's on it, can he get away? Cleared without hesitation. Dani Olmo. Can he finish? I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rummenigge. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Olmo. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Deco. Ronaldinho. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Irwin has a look and plays it forward.
There will be 3
Aimed
minutes
beyond the
added
defence. Dani Olmo. Lovely, now then. Caught offside that time. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. Puyol. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Irwin. And here's Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Thuram gets it away. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Ronaldinho gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona grab a... goes for a shot! It's there! And he is just ripping it up! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's Luis Suarez! He has done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Irwin is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's through now, he's having a shot! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, cracking ball. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, can they do it again? And it's been taken short. Delivers with whip. Thuram getting this one clear. This looks promising. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Thuram attempts a clearance. Zola. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rummenigge reflecting on a stellar performance. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Valverde. It's Van Dijk. Guardiola. And it's Van Dijk. Saliba. Valverde.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And Guardiola. Johor Darul Tazim looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Saliba. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Valverde. Now Saliba. And back to the keeper. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Mateus. He's shifting for Mateus! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. McAllister was in no mood for any of that. Good ball over the top. Irwin. Now, can they get him away? Crosses in a big header! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, a little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola gets it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tries to pass it through. Look at the chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. Oh, what a climb! Now it's Mbappe.
3 minutes added time.
Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Shot could be on. Alexander-Arnold. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
Can he finish? And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Just one goal in it now. Game on. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Besiktas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
And a chance! Rijkaard getting this one clear. Quality ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, important interception. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And it's Okazaki. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Besiktas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rudiger cuts it out. Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that was nowhere near his best. It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Okazaki, and he's worked it through. And that's that. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And this is Inzaghi. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Pelé. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of...
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Marquinhos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That pass has been... Kachu! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's made its way to him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Albertini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now this could be a chance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Out towards the flank. It's a good run down the right. And he skips past his man. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Just eases him off the ball. Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Palmer. And he's intervened well there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Del Piero. Fernandez. Now it's Dani Olmo. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 13, Neymar. Number 11.
Here we go again.
Number 15, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 10.
Knocks it into space.
Martini. Coming on the field. Number
Fernandez.
7, Brian Robson.
Now it's Del Piero.
Number 18.
Rummenigge.
Number 25.
Great chance! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Now who's going to be first to this? Crosses it in, big header! Kubasi. Shot a goal! Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kukchu does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Del Piero, and Del Piero! There could be trouble here. Can he finish? Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rummenigge! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Irwin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge, he's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Terrific! Oh, crossbar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a good ball out wide. De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Dani Olmo. And that has been slung wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space. And that's play. Shot a goal! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Fernandes can so cleverly bypass the press. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fernandes has found the net here, of course, and it's been played through. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3 minutes added time.
Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Galatasaray are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Irwin. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cook. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Fernandes. And how did he not make it 4?
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He gets big! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, he's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
Oh, what has happened here? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Bruyne. Fernandes. Rummenigge could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Fernandes. Chance for a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Fernandes, Dani Olmo. Galatasaray needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's neat. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. There's the header! And that has faded wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Olise, and the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. Rummenigge. Oh. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
That's that, the end. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Rummenigge, hat-trick scorer. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That's their first effort on goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread. Played out towards the right wing. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. Santos are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Kirkchu's cross. Great vision. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alvarez. Well, now he's gone for goal! Oh, my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Santos take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yep, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
It's Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Cafu. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Matthäus conjures time and space where few can. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Neymar. Cafu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Buffon claims it, safe hands. Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. Cafu. Driving forward. Shevchenko. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shevchenko. And there's a searching pass. Rummenigge!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Matthäus.
That was lovely, that.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Dani Olmo. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Matthäus. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. What chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 25.
So will they make it count again?
Number 7, Neymar. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field, number 8, Dennis Law. Number 9.
Big header! He scores! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Mateus. Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, that... And Del Piero! Yes! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And here's Owen.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Del Piero. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Irwin. Stood up well to him there. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Van Dijk taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to the
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's aimed in.
He rises!
Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Tries from a long way out. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rummenigge.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
It's a quick one. Now it's Fernandes.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Alexander-Arnold
With the clearance.
Mateus! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Cleared away.
Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival.
First quarter of an hour gone.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Played back in.
And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? And it's Olmo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good ball! Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. Barcelona truly have no need to panic.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Del Piero. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody, and
what do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution.
So we're into the second 45. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has...
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Fernandes. Mateus. He shifted it to the flank. Dani Olmo. He's got away. Elects to cross. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, super find. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In for the pieces! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been a
big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Olmo. Irwin is the type of player who always goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous...
Tries from distance. Santos with the corner, there first. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Neymar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Barcelona claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Cannavaro gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Alvarez is standing over this one. Alvarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking to go deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance for a shot! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to draw your attention.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rummenigge! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rummenigge is there, and he can pick it up. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value...
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's very neat. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Irwin. He steps in, and that's the end of that. 75 minutes played. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Santos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rummenigge. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now he's off and running. Alvarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always... Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Messi, now it's Rashford. Oh, good spread. Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. And they've got a throw. And it's Kukçu. Irwin. Now, can they get him away? Plays in a cross. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Del Piero. Rummenigge! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cannavaro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Del Piero. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shifted upfield. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a searching pass. Rummenigge! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Irwin. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rashford. Great vision. Well, that has not gone well. Great ball, and he's in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance for a shot! No mistake! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he was quick to react. Cruyff. Messi. Looking to play him in. The ball header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Batistuta. Is there... Tries a shot!
Two added
Fernandez.
minutes has been indicated.
A probing pass. That is a great pick out. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And no, that was never going to make it. He's fizzed it forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Fernandez conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. Irwin. Oh, such a clever touch. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, super shoots! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to pass it through, and it's played it. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's gone loose. Dixon. Fernandez. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Baresi gets it away. And it's Del Piero. Fernandez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 7, Marquinhos.
Mateus. Irwin spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And he's managed to get rid. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely shaped ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Del Piero.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No way through, so back it comes. Done delicately. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was... Oh, they could be caught out here! And he's away. And this is Del Piero. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
They'll have one final crack at it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateus. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Dink through. Rummenigge. Fernandez. Chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge is firing after that one. Well, that has not gone well. Rummenigge, Molina, Albert Ferrer. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Brahim Diaz quietly revving up. Has a look and place it forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that has found him in acres of space. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Chance! And we have our very first corner. He gets big! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good ball, good take. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Looking for options, for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Marmoush. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister, and it's Diaz. Nicely aimed pass. That has been cut short. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. It looked as though that might... And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bojan. Now this could be a chance. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Somersley! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's on it, can he get away? BG Pathum United claim it back to much approval. And he's managed to gift it back. Del Piero. Valverde. BG Pathum United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played, well played. And now they can clear their lines. Lovely feet. Valverde, there he goes, motoring forward. And he's... Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Guardiol.
BG Pathum United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the flag has stayed down. And it's Molina. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a sharp pass. And he's lost his man here. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Mateus! Mateus! Terrific from Mateus!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the...
And he shoots! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Santos grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Soboslai! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Belletti. He's found a way past. Belletti, deep cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's made its way to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? He could be in here. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Alvarez. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Fiore. Now it's Luis Suarez. Szoboszlai. Irwin. Looking for options for movement. That is a crunching tackle. Corner number 2 then. And he's had a shot! Deftly away. Pinches it off him. Zanetti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Del Piero. And he's well positioned here. 5 minutes till the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is as far as they're going to go. Del Piero. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick announcement today.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Santos. Number 9, Suarez.
Barcelona kick off the second half.
Number 14.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's in a great position. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he get on the end of this? Looks across and plays it in. And they're quick to get it back. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fiore. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Del Piero. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Szoboszlai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking in...
And Del Piero! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's the shot! Del Piero. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alvarez. Szoboszlai. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. He's through here. Rummenigge! They want to be quick to... In for the pieces! And it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Szoboszlai gets into some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Szoboszlai powering forward here. Szoboszlai. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Del Piero taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
There will be three.
That is some save from De Gea!
De Gea sends that a long way. And it's Del Piero. And he's there to make the challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's that, the end. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
From today's match are now available.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's...
Header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and this...
Rummenigge! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. He's had a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, he's having a go! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's found a way through.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, cracking ball.
Great chance! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's being shifted off it. McAllister.
Vinicius Junior.
Dani Olmo. And the pass is intercepted. McAllister driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
And this is Neymar. He's got away. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Throw in.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Irwin
Has it out wide and in space.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Vinicius Junior driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's got the beating of his man. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Damian. McAllister. And it's Hullet.
And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And a quick
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
And we're off again.
And he's intervened well there. João Cancelo. Valverde. And it's Valverde.
Good chance here! He's put it wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Can he get it through?
Neymar! And it's there!
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Big chance!
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Dani Olmo. McAllister, looking for the run. It's a promising position.
Chance to shoot!
McAllister plays it short. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, now is he in?
Can he finish? It's there!
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected.
Oh, shooting chance!
Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here.
Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out, and the shot! Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Now he's off and running. That pass has been well intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge. And Hullet! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even...
Dani Olmo! Oh, denied at the last. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Neymar. 4 extra minutes added on. Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball! And we're done. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
We would like to inform you that CCTV.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.